Australia's tropical forests are turning from carbon sinks into carbon sources. Years of drought, extreme weather, and wildfires now make them emit more carbon than they absorb. Decades of data show this is not random fluctuation but a trend. Once forests lose their carbon storage function, Earth's climate buffer weakens. To keep forests absorbing carbon, we must restore ecosystems and reduce emissions. Scientists have attached molecular patches to nanoparticles so they can self-assemble like Lego bricks. These patches, precise down to the atomic scale, control how particles stick together in direction and angle. Change the patch pattern, and the same particles can form completely different shapes. That means materials no longer grow by chance but by design. With such precision building blocks, future chips and catalysts could be assembled like models. When water is trapped between two atom-thin sheets, it stops behaving like normal water. The confinement forces its molecules into ordered layers that can move only within a plane. Its conductivity and polarization change, acting more like a thin electric membrane. Researchers have now directly measured the electrical properties of this flattened water. It redefines how we understand the water in electrolytes and microchips. Using millions of microbial datasets, researchers have finally assigned functions to thousands of nameless genes. Many genome fragments exist without known roles until now. By comparing gene frequency, habitat, and evolutionary context, scientists inferred each gene's likely task. The result is a clearer metabolic map of the microbial world, turning a puzzle into a system. Astrocytes in the brain help stabilize memories. They don't fire like neurons but quietly record traces of recent activity. These traces can last for days, keeping memory circuits from drifting into noise. When recall is disturbed, astrocytes pull signals back on track. Memory stability, it turns out, is teamwork, not just neurons alone. Scientists discovered that one histone modification can trigger another like a relay. Ubiquitination of H3K14 is followed by methylation of H3K9. This sequence defines chromatin boundaries which genes are silenced or active. Researchers have now clarified not just correlation but causal order. It's a key puzzle piece in understanding development and gene silencing mechanisms. A long-necked dinosaur fossil found in the Andes pushes back the timeline of giant sauropods. It lived in the late Triassic, several million years earlier than expected. Its body structure suggests new feeding and locomotion strategies were emerging. The find shows dinosaur diversification began earlier than we thought and fills in the evolutionary story. Scientists have mapped the metabolic atlas of the liver and small intestine. They found that cells only a few hundred microns apart use completely different energy pathways. These zonal differences explain why drug metabolism and nutrient absorption vary across tissue regions. By linking spatial position to metabolic flow, the study created an organ-level navigation map. Personalized medicine may one day rely on it for dosing strategies. Researchers have assembled 1,086 nearly complete yeast genomes. These telomere-to-telomere sequences fill in the repetitive gaps that once hindered mapping. Complete genomes reveal clearer links between variation and phenotype. The dataset now serves as the gold standard for yeast studies, a baseline for both industrial fermentation and evolutionary biology. When specific macrophages disappear from the skin, capillaries age faster. These immune cells normally patrol near blood vessels, repairing and maintaining flow. Without them, circulation regulation falters and microvessels begin to degrade. The finding shows immune cells help delay vascular aging. Future anti-aging therapies for skin might target this repair mechanism. Near hydrothermal vents on the ocean floor, scientists have discovered bacterial communities that eat hydrogen. These microbes draw energy from chemical reactions instead of sunlight, sustaining vast ecosystems in darkness. They oxidize hydrogen into water, releasing energy for other organisms to use. This metabolism shows that life can thrive independently of sunlight even in extreme environments. Such sunless ecosystems are key models for searching for extraterrestrial life. Octopus brains have a remarkable feature: they edit their RNA in real time. This allows them to adjust neural functions without changing their DNA. The process acts like molecular fine-tuning, helping them stay agile in cold or high-pressure waters. Researchers believe this dynamic RNA editing is one secret behind their intelligence and adaptability. Evolution, it seems, invented another kind of thinking speed. In the lab, scientists have crystallized a hybrid state of light and matter known as a Polariton crystal. These particles behave partly like photons and partly like electrons. They can transmit information with extremely low energy loss, far more efficiently than traditional chips. The work opens new directions for quantum computing and optoelectronic devices, a true handshake between light and matter. Astronomers have captured a star in the act of swallowing a planet. As the planet was pulled into the star's atmosphere, it triggered a burst of light and a plume of dust. The observed signals perfectly matched theoretical predictions, confirming the cosmic event. It offers a preview of our own sun's distant future when it too will engulf its planets. A vivid reminder that in the universe, endings are also beginnings. Human embryos develop in rhythm controlled by genetic beats. Certain genes switch on and off like a metronome, timing organ formation precisely. Even slight rhythm disturbances can alter body shape and proportion. Using single-cell tracking, scientists visualized this biological timing for the first time. Understanding such genetic tempo could improve stem cell culture and regenerative medicine. In deep-sea sediments, researchers found ancient viral remains that are still metabolically active. These fragments retain functional gene sequences instead of being fully inert. They may facilitate gene exchange among microbes, shaping the evolution of entire communities. The discovery blurs the line between life and non-life, showing viruses can be tools of genetic innovation, not just parasites. Tree roots form an underground communication network that transmits stress signals. When one tree suffers drought, nearby trees receive chemical warnings through mycorrhizal fungi. The forest collectively adjusts its water use in response. Scientists call it the Wood Wide Web, but it's a real physiological system. Understanding this network could help forests become more drought resilient. In simulations of early Earth chemistry, amino acids spontaneously linked into small peptide chains. No enzymes, no living cells, just the right conditions. This suggests life's chemistry may have begun well before biology itself. It brings the origin of life one step closer to pure chemical reactions. Perhaps Earth's ponds and hot springs were the planet's first laboratories. A new biomimetic material can change color like octopus skin and even repair itself. Made of elastic polymers and nanophotonic structures, it responds to heat and stretch. Its surface instantly shifts its reflected spectrum to display new hues. The goal is to build artificial skin and adaptive camouflage inspired by nature. Future robots might literally be able to change faces. Scientists have captured the moment when light itself turns a corner. Using Toscon laser pulses, they traced electrons interacting with light fields in real time. It's the first direct view of light-matter dynamics at the instant of encounter. The data advance ultra-fast electronics and precision measurement. It's a striking reminder that even light can bend in time, not just in space. Scientists have found a deep-sea sponge that tames bacteria into tiny power plants. Inside the sponge, symbiotic bacteria break down organic matter and generate chemical energy for the host. Together they form a highly stable partnership, a miniature power grid on the seafloor. This energy-sharing system lets the sponge survive where nutrients are almost non-existent. It's a stunning example of life's cooperative ingenuity under extreme conditions.